There are people who enter your life with a subtlety you barely notice, yet their imprint runs deep. Others arrive like a whirlwind, disrupting everything in their path and leaving a void that takes time to heal. When they leave, you're left with unanswered questions. Why did this person appear? Why do I feel such a profound connection, as if I've known them before? Why, despite the pain, can't I walk away? If you've ever asked these questions, this exploration is for you. Today, we delve into one of the deepest mysteries of the human soul, destined love. We'll approach this not through illusions or empty promises, but through the teachings of Carl Jung, one of history's most influential psychologists. Jung taught that the people we attract are not mere coincidences, but reflections of our inner world. Living projections of what we haven't acknowledged, integrated, or healed within ourselves. When we become aware of this, love shifts from a desperate search into a journey of self-discovery and inner growth. This perspective will change how you view relationships, not just the other person, but yourself, the bonds you form, the childhood scars you carry, and the unconscious patterns you repeat. We'll explore how these wounds can transform into gateways toward conscious, free, and genuine love. According to Jung, destined love isn't something we seek. It reveals itself, but only if we're willing to look inward. The soul doesn't fall in love with the other, but with what it recognizes of itself in them. This process can be enlightening or painfully confrontational, but in either case, it awakens us to a more authentic love. If you're here, unable to let someone go because the connection feels timeless, illogical, or irreplaceable, or if you're questioning whether a new relationship is truly different, this exploration will resonate deeply. Jung believed the collective unconscious holds symbols and energies transcending generations. True love doesn't always manifest as we expect. It may hurt, unsettle, or challenge you, but it always invites you to become more yourself. This isn't a fairy tale. It's about awareness. We'll discuss synchronicity, Jung's concept of meaningful coincidences and projections, how we often fall in love with an image crafted in our minds, not the real person. You'll learn to dismantle that illusion and see the other as they are. But we'll also speak of bonds that matter, souls meeting genuinely, relationships free from manipulation or obsession, built on authenticity, respect, and truth. You'll discover spiritual signs to distinguish destined love from conditioned attachment. This isn't just for those in relationships. It's for anyone who has loved, lost, or struggles to understand why they can't forget. It's for those ready to break old patterns, love without losing themselves, and transform how they connect. Jung didn't shy away from the term destined love, understanding that aspects of the soul transcend linear logic. Some encounters open invisible portals to inner dimensions, altering us irrevocably. If you're here, part of your soul is ready to grasp what your mind hasn't yet named. This isn't about magic formulas, but emotional clarity. You don't need a psychology degree. You need courage to look inward, face illusions, release what no longer nourishes you, and see truth as it is, not as you wish it to be. We'll explore the anima and animus, archetypes shaping desire and relationships. Past wounds influence attractions, expectations, and breakups more than we realize. Understanding this shifts love from scarcity to wholeness. If you've wondered, is this person meant for me? You'll find tools to answer from your core, not dependency. And if you've asked, why can't I forget them? This may offer the answer your soul has sought. Jung emphasized that true love isn't perfection. It's radical acceptance of another's humanity, shadows, light, and the reflections they awaken in you. Synchronicity, the soul's language, may signal a relationship's purpose, but not always a shared destiny. True love gives tools to navigate conflict consciously. It's not about forever promises, but eternal transformation. Ask yourself, Does this relationship invite growth or leave you stagnant? If there's evolution, there's a path. Jung taught that meaningful encounters trigger inner conflict because the soul, recognizing itself in the other, seeks expansion. If someone awakens dormant parts of you, wounds, dreams, fears, don't ignore it. You're facing a mirror. Destined love isn't always harmonious. It may shatter mental structures to reveal truths. Practice. Close your eyes, think of this person. What emotions arise? Which version of you emerges? Are you seeing them as they are or projecting needs? Are you loving them or filling a void? Jung said, when two people truly meet, both transform. If you remain unchanged, you're repeating, not loving. Love is alchemy, not preservation. If you cycle through patterns, you're in projection, not destiny. Another exercise, write what you needed when this person appeared. Comfort, attention, stability. The answer reveals more than any analysis. Destined love responds to consciousness, not desire. Remember, true love doesn't fill lacks, it amplifies who you already are. The soul speaks through symbols. Ask, what does this person symbolize? Is it love, shared wounds, or fear of loneliness? Separation begins within, distinguishing soul expansion from ego clinging. Destined love doesn't demand, it flows with calm maturity. The anima and animus archetypes shape attraction. We fall for symbolic mirrors of our unintegrated selves. To discern projection from real love, can you see their flaws without losing respect? Love them when they defy expectations? Synchronicity matters. If someone appears as you transform, pay attention. But a sign doesn't guarantee shared fate. True love isn't pain-free, but offers tools to navigate it. Write 3 painful aspects of this relationship, then 3 qualities you can cultivate to heal those wounds. Jung taught that what we seek externally signals internal lack. Beware intensity masquerading as connection. It might be unresolved trauma. Conscious love isn't a consuming flame, but a guiding fire. Destined relationships aren't magically smooth, but rooted in truth, humility, and growth. Mature love says, I need you because I love you, not I love you because I need you. Individuation, becoming whole, is key. If a relationship helps integrate forgotten parts, it's purposeful. Jung warned, until the unconscious is made conscious, it directs your life as fate. Childhood dynamics replay in adult bonds. Destined love isn't repetition, it's a beacon toward wholeness. Loneliness stems from inability to communicate what matters. Ask, can I share my inner world here? The shadow isn't just darkness, it's repressed parts. What does this relationship activate in you? Jealousy, insecurity, control? These signal inner work needed. True love isn't a perfect story, it's a brutally honest mirror. Ask, who am I with this person? Growing or losing myself? Viktor Frankl saw love as capturing another's essence. Jung added that only those connected to their essence can truly see another's. Immature love seeks to fill voids. Mature love chooses consciously. If you disappear in a relationship, you're abandoning yourself. Jung viewed love as initiation. Some relationships aren't meant to last, but to teach, especially painful ones. If you can't grow, breathe, or speak freely, it's an emotional cage. True love guarantees freedom. Childhood molds adult bonds, but we can heal. Love from consciousness, not lack. If you lose yourself to keep a bond, it's exile, not love. The anima or animus aren't gendered but internal principles. Integrating them stops external seeking. Relationships shaking your core are inner earthquakes. Their purpose is awakening. Souls meet when they've done self-work. The question isn't, is this person for me, but what's awakening in me? Painful relationships are rebirths. Jung believed nothing impactful is accidental. It's rooted in the unconscious. Life repeats lessons until you awaken. Freud and Jung agreed, adult bonds linked to childhood. Jung added that destined love isn't repetition, it's evolution. Integration, not projection, is key. Loneliness isn't absence, but inability to share what's vital. The shadow holds repressed truths. What parts of you does? This relationship trigger. If you're more jealous or insecure, it's a mirror. True love starts where pretenses end. Synchronicity is the soul's language. Pain unprocessed cycles. Destined love doesn't ask you to shrink. It invites authenticity. Jung said, the privilege of a lifetime is to become who you truly are. If a relationship helps this, it's purposeful. Alchemy happens when both transform. Chemistry isn't enough. Shared direction matters. True love lets you cry, fail, and share darkness. Without fear. It doesn't stockpile wounds. It guards safe spaces. Courageous love stays through chaos, not to rescue but to witness. Some bonds are guides, not keepers. Letting go can be the greatest act of love. Passion fades. Trust and connection endure. Jung saw relationships as archetypal channels. Andres' story isn't romance, it's evolution. Lucia mirrored his anima, his inner feminine. Healing came through separation, not union. Your task isn't to keep others, but to stay yourself after the quake. Love maturely chooses presence over perfection. If a relationship drains more than renews, listen, your body knows. False selves interact until masks drop. Love begins with courage to be seen. If you've loved from fear, choose freedom next time. Jung's individuation unites all fragments. True love embraces your totality. Some stay, others catalyze growth. Letting go honors evolution. Destiny isn't external. It's you awakening. Write your story from truth, not lack. If this resonates, declare, I'm ready to stop seeking outside what I can only find within. True love starts when you stop fleeing yourself. Thank you for staying. Here, we speak not just of love, but consciousness, rebuilding everything from awareness. See you next time.